A beautiful look there at the skyline of Philadelphia, PA. It's the Pirates and the Phillies coming up next. From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. It's time for Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and their Pennsylvania rivals to the east, the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, folks. Welcome back to Phillies baseball here on the show. Along with me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's take a quick look back at what's transpired over the first 2 games in this 4-game set.
Yeah, everything's gone to plan so far. See, the home team's taken the first 2 games of this 4-game set, and they're playing real well right now. No reason to think they can't make it 3 straight here.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Pittsburgh Pirates, as manager Clint Hurdle has his squad lined up like this. They'll go to work against the most valuable player from the 2008 World Series, the changeup specialist left-hander Cole Hamels. Starling Marte will stand in now, hoping to get on base. As you can see, he currently sits 6th in the senior circuit in stolen bases. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Ruff is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So the leadoff man set down by Hamels here in the first, and with that, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Neil Walker will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a changeup, and this is hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning. Andrew McCutchen will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that's waved at and missed, 1-1.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is fouled back and out of play. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw on to the first baseman, Howard, and with that, the side is retired. So a spotless top of the first for Cole Hamels. So now the Phillies offense. And we're ready to begin the bottom of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder, number 19.
Swung on and rolled towards first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
And you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Carlos Ruiz is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
That's right where he's going to need to be against this lineup. On the corners all night long.
Lined hard to center field. And now he has some trouble with it in center.
Boy, and that was some kind of effort out there. Here's a look at it. He's charging in hard, and this ball just kicks off his glove right there. This is going to be a base hit all the way, but it was nearly a super play.
Dominic Brown will stand in now, and as you can see here, he enters play fourth in the National League in round trippers. Fouled straight back. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Now a fastball driven the other way out to deep left field. And he's turned an 0-2 count into a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 34 home runs now on the year as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, there's one thing for certain. He's picking the right time to start getting hot right here. With the postseason right around the corner, they're going to be relying on his offense quite a bit. And hopefully, this is a preview of what everybody's going to see in October.
Ryan Howard will stride in now, and as you see there, he sits ninth in the National League in batting at the start of play. Already pitching from a deficit here as he fires this one by him for strike one.
Go now, Phil.
Bases are empty, one man out. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and the shift pays off there as Howard is retired for the second out.
And right here, if the defense is playing straight up, you figure this has a good chance to get up the middle. But you can see the shortstop lining up just to the right of second base, so the shift works to a T, and they get the 6-3 putout.
Darren Ruff will stand in for the first time now. 24 home runs to his credit so far this year. First pitch on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And McCutcheon will put this one away, and the inning is over. But the Fightins strike for a pair, both coming on this two-run home run. Second inning coming. Pedro Alvarez will stand in, and he enters play with the sixth highest home run total in the National League. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike one.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And this is swung on and missed, and Alvarez is sent packing for the first out.
Well, one thing you can always say when you're facing a guy like this is that he's going to strike hitters out. The question is, are you going to make him work for those strikeouts? And if those 3 pitches are any indication at all, these guys could be in for a long night.
Russell Martin will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
And, you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Now a fastball, and it's hit on the ground is short. Throw on to the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning. His guys lead it 2-0. Rafael Furcal will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Now here's a fly ball hit out toward Marte in left. And very quickly, one gone.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Elliott Johnson.
Elliott Johnson will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Now this is swung on and sent on the ground for the first baseman Sanchez. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8th, the shortstop.
Reed Brignac will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Swing and a shot towards second. Fielded cleanly by Walker. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Gabby Sanchez will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
And a good rip there from Sanchez, but he didn't get it as he falls behind 0-2 now.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
We'll get a good look at the grip on this last circle change. You can see that your fingers actually make kind of an OK symbol on the side of the baseball, and that gives it that nice fading movement it has at the end.
Clint Barmas will be the batter. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Vance Worley will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail things here 2-0. Cole Hamels makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
And after giving up those 2 first-inning runs, he's really been able to settle down, and now that's 6 in a row he's retired.
Number 19 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And Martin able to look this one in for out number 2.
And here's a spot where you can see he just doesn't get that bat on a level plane through the zone. This is an uppercut swing like he's trying to hit it out of the park, and it winds up a routine pop-up.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in is the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. Here's the first offering. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Phillies down on Starling Marte will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, and still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. Neil Walker will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Way outside. 1-2. And the pitch. Slowly hit to the left side. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. And there's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the block.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a fastball, as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Third baseman number 24.
Pedro Alvarez will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Dominic Brown will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Left fielder, Dominic Brown.
Here's the first pitch to him. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Here we go.
Lined hard, but foul. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Snyder is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And digging in, slugging first baseman Ryan Howard. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 runs on 2 hits. And no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Darren Ruff will try it again. He flew out his first time. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Sanchez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're up 2-0. Russell Martin will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Travis Snyder will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Gabby Sanchez will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Swinging a ground ball to first. And Howard will amble over to the bag for the putout, and that ends the inning. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. They trail it here 2-0. Rafael Furcal will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
And that's what the 2-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, how much did he miss a home run by? Now, this will give us a pretty good look. That ball's up near the top of the wall, a couple more feet, and he's into his home run trot. Instead, he'll have to hold on with a loud double.
Reed Brignac will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Cole Hamels will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. A decent swing from Hamels there, but he comes up empty, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
I think he's set up for that changeup again, Steve. Don't you?
I was thinking the same thing.
Hard hit towards center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Oh, and that's just a killer right there. An absolute dagger. A 2-out, 2-strike RBI by the pitcher, and whoa, that one hurts.
Number 19 will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that will find the seats, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Fightin' Phils have opened up a 5-0 lead.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Carlos Ruiz will dig in now. A single and a flyout for him in 2 trips thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Clint Barmas will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
For the pitcher, whirling, number 10, Jordy Mercer.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Starling Marte will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Neil Walker is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1, and he takes strike 2.
And sometimes you can mistake being patient for being passive. I mean, unless he was really fooled there, that's a pitch he needs to be swinging at.
Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. Well, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Fouled straight back. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. How about this for an at-bat?
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Andrew McCutcheon is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back in Philadelphia right after this. Justin Wilson will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the sixth.
Number 37.
Dominic Brown will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And this is fouled back and out of play. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow! One out for the Phils in their half of the sixth. And digging in, slugging first baseman Ryan Howard. And this is going to be a foul ball. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and the shift pays off there as Howard is retired for the second out. Darren Ruff will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line, as there may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right.
Phillies. Take it to him. Come on, Phillies.
Oh, and he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. After the break. And there is Pedro Alvarez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Number 19 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Russell Martin comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Still won't get him to fish downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
When you're down by 5 runs, you pretty much know you're going to see a lot of strikes. I mean, pitchers don't feel compelled to do a whole lot of nibbling when they've got that big of a cushion. How is he not pulling the trigger?
And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. A solo shot for Travis Snyder. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now another pitch taken by Sanchez as he's got it to 2-0 now. Fouled back. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Ruff is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it may be too little too late, but they're... Rafael Furcal will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Now the first pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And this ball's hit high and deep toward the corner and right. That's slicing, just foul. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Out in front of a curveball here as this is bounced on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Elliott Johnson will dig in now, 1 for 2 to this point. Now a swing, and here's another chance down there at third. Throw on to Sanchez is in time, 2 away. Reed Brignac will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. In the air to right center. Snyder is right there. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 3 up, 3. Clint Barmas will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there. And he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through. Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Robert Andino.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And that is through into right field for a one-out single. Starling Marte will stand in for the fourth time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And he's got himself a base hit. And he's safe.
Not too many balls hit solidly tonight, just their sixth hit of the game, so now they need to figure out some way to string a few of these together.
Neil Walker is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike one.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Now a fair ball chopped up the line to first, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Yeah, that's a smart play over there at first. He knows he likely won't have a shot anywhere else, so he makes sure to get that one out on the tag. And you don't want to take a chance at throwing it around and not getting anybody.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Phillies on top, 5-1. Tony Watson is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Cole Hamels will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Number 19 will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Austin Jackson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Carlos Ruiz will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first offering. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Austin Jackson will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Pedro Alvarez will start it off here in their half of the 9th, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. Russell Martin will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one, usually a major force in their offense.
In there, 1-1. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Ruff will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Travis Snyder will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. In there, no balls and a strike.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
And this is bounced weakly down the line, a foul ball. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. He'll go to the bag for 1. Back to Howard, but it's not in time to get them both.
He kind of got stuck in an in-between position right here. I don't think he quite knew whether to flip it or step on the bag and take it himself. So he does get the sure out, but no shot at the double play.
Gabby Sanchez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget...